Acheson at AStampAbove.com, coming to you live from Menasha, Wisconsin. How are my people tonight? How are all my stamping friends? I see Luba and Ruth and Kathy and Sonia and Amanda coming in. Thank you for the share. Lisa, Joe, Kathy, Lisa, I'm happy to see you. Lisa's my sister. She lives down in Texas. Welcome. I'm glad you guys are here to stamp with me tonight. We've got Sheila and Carrie and Sonia and Luba, Connie from Missouri, Deborah, Betty, Mary Lynn. Mary Lynn, I was reading through the comments and I see that you were complaining about your 80-degree weather, and I don't even know if we can be friends. It is chilly and rainy here today in Menasha, Wisconsin, and 80 degrees is right up my alley, girl. I know that you're in a hot place and you're kind of tired of the hot, but I never get tired of hot. Hot, hot, hot. I hope you guys have had a good week. It is Sunday, November 10th, 2024. And I'm glad that we all survived this week. It was a very busy week here. We had a lot going on this week. I had the kids, I think, 2 days in a row. And that's always, always fun. But I'm not going to lie, it's a little exhausting. I'll give you a little Dawson potty training update. While he's doing really good, Dawson. On Wednesday, we came up here in my office because I had to do something quick. And so I let him sit here in my chair. And I was on the other side of my desk doing something with a video that I had to just do quick. And so I put him down here with the iPad and Minions. He loves the Minions movies because they go, banana. So that's how he says it. It's really cute. Anyways, I got done with what I was doing and I said, Dawson, I have my phone alarm set on my phone to remind me to take him potty. And so my phone alarm went off and I said, Dawson, let's go potty. And he's like, okay. And we go run in the bathroom that's right behind this wall. And I go to help him out with his clothes and he is soaked. And I'm like, ugh, what happened here? I like turn into this other person. And then as I'm taking his pants off, not only is his pants wet, but his socks are drenched. The insides of his shoes are drenched. And I come back here in my office and my seat is drenched on my chair and it's on the floor running across the floor. So maybe too much information, but we need to keep it real, right? So I got him all cleaned up. I got this all cleaned up. I brought a garbage bag in here to put on my seat because, you know, now it's wet. No matter how much you clean it up. Mickey, stop laughing. No matter how much you clean it up, it's still wet. And I had taken, that's what I was doing. I took a shower and then I was getting myself put together. And so I had my clean clothes on and I don't even remember why, but we had to go someplace, blah, blah, blah. And so I quick ran over here to do something on my computer and I didn't put that garbage bag over my seat. And now I'm all dressed and ready for my day. Yeah. So now I have to go figure out which other pants I'm going to wear because that didn't go well. It's just like this domino effect of chaos, right? Holy amount of pee, Batman. Audrey said, I know, it was so terrible. So anyways, but he's doing really good. He was dry the rest of the day. And, you know, I just really like pull-ups a lot because I understand the need to not wear them because it's icky and maybe that'll get it across a little better because, you know, when an accident happens, you're a little crankier when you have to clean it all up. I am. And about an hour later, he'll come up to me and he'll smile at me. He goes, sorry, Granny. It's a little stinker. Anyways, he's working on it. And I know boys are a lot slower than girls. He'll be 3 in March, so it's early for a boy. But we're working on that. I do not have a John report this week. I haven't seen John at all. You know, Steve has been gone. I was live on Tuesday night for a little election distraction. And again, we're not talking about politics here at all. But yeah, and Steve left Monday morning at 2 a.m. to go to Nebraska hunting. So I can give you a Steve report. Steve has not gotten a deer yet. His brother got a really nice buck. And Steve maybe missed a buck, and my brother missed a buck. He's out there with my brother, his brother, and my brother's Uncle Lynn. So Lisa, Uncle Lynn, is in Nebraska with the guys hunting right now. Lisa knows Uncle Lynn. And yeah, he hasn't gotten anything yet. And then he helped drag the deer that one of the other guys that lives there got across the river and wrenched his neck. And so now he can't hunt because, you know, it takes a lot of strength to pull that bow back. And now he can't do it. And he was pretty miserable, like couldn't move. And it seems he's taking some medicine that somebody has. Don't tell anybody. One of those things. Well, they're all old guys, so they have the medicines. And he put the biofreeze on, and then the guy that lives out there had some type of an electrical pulse thing that they're putting on his neck. And so I think he's feeling a little better, but he still can't hunt. So I'm really sad for him because he looks forward to this trip all year. And I look forward to the venison that comes home. So yeah. Anyways, so that's my Steve report. He's been sending me pictures and updating me on things. And Andy sent me a scholarship essay last night and asked me to read it over for her. Oh my gosh. She did such a good job. She wrote all about being in dance. She does dance. She's done dance classes since she was a little girl. And now she's a dance instructor. That's her part-time job and a senior in high school. So now she's starting to apply for scholarships. And then I have really super good news. I don't know if I've told you guys this yet, but she's been looking at colleges and she got accepted to North Dakota State. So she might be a bison. Who's from North Dakota? And we made an appointment to go do a college visit for the first week in December. Yes, the first week in December. So road trip. Woo! I said, Andy, you know I'm always up for a road trip. With Carl. Yes, Dina's son Carl goes to North Dakota State. So yeah, I'm really excited. We're going to go visit there the first week in December and check it out. And, you know, stay at a hotel and all the fun girl things. So that should be really fun. And what else? Oh, this Wednesday, I'm taking her and 3 friends to a concert. I hope she's not watching this. I'm not that excited about it. Don't tell her I said that. It's in Chicago. I don't want to go to Chicago. But I'm going, and we're going to have a great time because that's what we do. So I'm driving down to a Billie Eilish concert. Eilish, whatever her name is. I have no idea. But I'm sure I'll know all about her by the time we get there. And then I'll know all the words to all of her songs before I come home. So yeah. So I get to go to a Billie Eilish concert with 3 17, 18-year-olds. Yeah. And Andy's got a birthday coming up the first week in December if anybody wants to send her cards. ANDI. She's going to be 18 years old, so that's pretty exciting. Jo says she took her niece and daughter to the Chase Atlantic. Yeah, I know. I'm sure I will have a great time with the kids. It's just kind of bad timing because this is a really crazy time of year for me. Whatever. I'm excited to tell you guys. If you signed up for the swag box for the Reindeer Stamp Camp Extravaganza, all of your boxes went out in the mail. Woo! That was rough. You guys know I was sick for like 6 days. And then, yeah. And then I got some help from Brooke with some die cutting of some elements in the swag box. There are 15 different cards in there, make and takes 15 different projects, I should say. They're not all cards, so it's going to be really fun. I'm looking forward to it. That starts, I think we're going to do a meet and greet this Wednesday, and it's going to probably be in the morning, you guys, because I have to go to Chicago. So I'm the one who messed up that schedule. But Dina, Barb, and I will be working tomorrow morning to get everything figured out for the schedule for that. There are going to be videos posting coming this weekend. I think it's the, oh, here, I have it right here. Don't ask me to recite a date without looking at something. Do I have it right here? I don't. Good Lord, Kelly. Let's see if this is it. Nope, not it. Hang on. Here it is. Got it. Woo! I got it. November 14th. So 14th through the 17th, and videos will start posting. You guys are going to love the projects. They're so, so cute. So if you are signed up for that, whether you ordered the swag box or joined through ordering the PDF, please check your email. You should have an email from me with a link to the private Facebook group. It's not necessary to be on the private group, but that's where we're going to have some fun. So just want you to know that. And what else do we have? Oh, let me see. I got done on, I think Saturday, sent out my last 12 weeks of holidays series in my email newsletter. So those of you that are subscribed to my newsletter service, you should have gotten all 12 projects now. Oh my gosh, who got those? They were so fun. I need to hear from you. So there, each project has a card and a 3D item, and they each use a different bundle. Mary, yay! Did you love them? So many great ideas. Audrey got them. Yes. Now, Mary Lynn, thank you. My newsletter is just an email list, and anybody can join. As a matter of fact, under this video, if you click on the more, right where it says Kelly Acheson, well, mine probably says something different, but right underneath the title, there's a place where you can click more, and that opens everything up so that you can see all the links to stuff. There's a link there to join my email newsletter list. So besides promotional things that Stampin' Up! Has going on, I do just send out a newsletter, update you, share pictures with you. I also usually have a project in there with the complete dimensions, ingredients, and directions and photos. So I like to share stamping ideas, and it's ideas that I don't share anyplace else, just in my newsletter. So they're exclusive to that, which is really nice. Please make sure you give me a thumbs up. Click on that like button. That really helps me out. Also, hang on, my throat's a little dry. Someplace on the screen is a shared button. Thank you, Linda, for the like and share. There's a share button. If you could just share this to whatever social media pops up when you click on that, I would really appreciate it. Thanks, Vicki. Oh, Sally likes my Lost Lagoon vest. I know, right? This is old. I've had this for several years, but I really like it. And here, I'll show this to you. I'm wearing the K necklace with the crown. With the crown on it. That, let me get it right. That Rose gave me. Thank you very much. What a wonderful gift. So, yeah, like, share, comment. That'll get you entered into the fun drawings that I do. I've got some things once I flip this camera around that I want to share with you. Did I take a drink? I don't think I did. I think I kept talking. There we go. My throat is a little dry, but I have to tell you guys, I'm feeling just like almost 100% better. My sinuses are starting to open up so I can breathe again. I have felt fantastic. I have been working just like crazy, getting that stamp camp packaged up, sorted, cut, out the door. And I haven't like run myself down or anything. So I'm back. Yeah, I'm back with all my energy. I also spent yesterday making bread, and I made strawberry jam. And then I got my food processor out for my $100 Oreos. Do you remember I talked about these? My $100 Oreos. I want to make homemade Oreos. And so in order to do that, I had to buy all this stuff to do it. And I needed a food processor. So I got that out and kind of figured out how to use it. It comes with no instructions, just nothing. And washed everything up. And then I kind of ran out of steam and knew that I had to get up here in my office and get my emails answered because I got behind, right? So anyways, I haven't made the $100, and I say $100 because I had to buy special cocoa, 2 different kinds, and coconut butter. Is that, no, not coconut butter, some kind of butter. And I know Pat says those are expensive Oreos. I love me some Oreos. And cocoa butter. That's it, not coconut, cocoa butter, and all kinds of special stuff to go in this recipe. And I really love Oreos. And I've heard that Oreos and Doritos, sorry for ruining your life if you're a lover of those 2 things, those are like 2 of the worst things to eat. And so I've kind of been on this, I want to provide better food for my family type thing. So I'm going to try these Oreos, and I will definitely let you know if they're any good, and I will share the recipe with you. So yeah, but they're kind of labor intensive. Yeah, so we'll see if I ever make them again, but that's why they're so addictive. Yes, Sally, exactly. Okay, I have prizes to give away. Let me make sure I got everything. We have a seasonal sale coming up. I'll talk to you about that in just a minute. First of all, let's give away some loot, because who doesn't love pretty things, right? These are festive pearls. There's also some red ones up here under this. These are so pretty, and they're perfect for Christmas time right now, and also for the holiday, or I already said Christmas, for Valentine's Day. So, made from dates. I have heard of the bark being made from dates. Oh, I don't know what that is. Yeah, I love Doritos too, Judy. I do have a recipe for Doritos, and I got a recipe for chili cheese corn chips because I love those. And I got, I have a whole bunch of homemade recipes. Crackers. I want to try to make crackers because I heard those are terrible too. If you can't read the ingredients in something, you shouldn't be eating it. And let's be real. When your bread can sit on your counter for 2 months and still be good to eat, something is not right. I know. I don't want to shame anybody. That's not what I'm looking for, but we pick and choose. Don't worry, there's plenty of things I do that they're not good for me. So I'm just picking and choosing. Okay, back to the prizes. These are for commenting on my last video, which was Tuesday night. I am going to send these to Kathy Zaramba. Kathy, I need your address. I could not find your address. So if you could please email me at Kelly, Kelly, at AStampAbove.com with your address, I will get these in the mail to you. And I do notice I kind of get out of breath a little bit too, so bear with me. You know I like to yak. Second up, we had these 2024-2026 Stamp and Write markers donated to us by the very, very generous Diane and Chris. You guys are so sweet. I am giving these away for sharing my video last time. Ina says, baby steps, Kelly, baby steps. Right, exactly. On the food, right? These are going out to Joanne Haldeman of Muncie, Indiana. Joanne, you're going to get some new markers. These are those really pretty colors too. We're going to be using some of these colors tonight for sharing the video. So thank you guys very much for sharing that video. Congratulations to Joanne. Last but not least, I have Sweetly Scripted. Oh my goodness, I love some pretty fonts, and this set definitely has the pretty fonts. There are 6 different sentiments in here, and this is for sharing, or no, for placing an order since my last live video. Mary Benke of Menominee, Michigan. Mary, are you on here tonight? This is going to be in the mail to you, and congratulations. Thank you all for your likes, your shares, your comments, and your orders. Yay, Mickey! So happy to have you here. Okay, I'm just reading comments here. All right, I think I'm ready to flip the camera around. And I just have a couple things to talk to you. I'll give you a little sneak peeky. You want a sneak peeky? We're using decorative trees tonight. Oh, I can't wait to share this with you. I have been just gnawing at the bit to get this stamp set out and use it. And I have to tell you that what I made tonight is just the tip of the iceberg on what I want to do. So, $1 million fudge. I love it. You know, my father was a fantastic candy maker. My mom is too. But my dad had this fudge that he made from homemade, and he never measured things. Like, he would take the measuring cup for the sugar, but then he takes just one of your big spoons from your kitchen in your silverware, and he'd put that many scoops of cocoa in it. And then he'd do this, and then he'd pour maple syrup, and then he'd do that. And so I got the recipe by watching him and trying to measure. And then when it's almost done and you're dropping little drops of it into the water to get the soft ball stage, then you have to take and get it with the blender, or not a blender, a mixer, and you have to put 2 globs of peanut butter in it. Like, that was the recipe. I haven't made his fudge in a long time. Maybe I'll make that this year. That would be nice. Yeah, those kind of recipes. I'm a baker, and when you bake, things are precise. People who love to cook, they just put all the things in. Bakers, we don't tend to do that much of that. Things have to be precise or they don't work out. Yeah. I had the kids over this morning. Haley, Jared, Val, and Dawson for buttermilk pancakes and ham. That was delightful. Andy even ran herself out of bed to eat breakfast with us. So that was really nice. But yeah. And of course that homemade syrup, which is always wonderful. Hang on, I got to figure out how to, can't even remember what I'm doing here. Focus, Kelly. Okay, here we go. I like to get this straight, so hang tight with me so I can make sure that my tabletop is straight. Okay. One of the first things that I wanted to share with you, I can remember to bring these over too, is the color coach. You guys know this is available now. So I got one when we went to Houston to our, I think it was backstage event for AStampAbove. This one is just a little bit different in that it's better. So it comes like this, and it's got the little, what do you call that thing? What is that thing called? That holds it here. This thing right here. Whatever that's called. And then you just put it together, and you can do all kinds of different color combinations. It has complementary colors, monochromatic colors, analogous, and analogous, I don't know how to say that, triadic colors, but it's really, really nice. Anyways, I just want to make sure you guys know, Cheryl says she has one, the Brad. Yes, the Brad goes, the Brad, that's what it is, Brad. That this is available in the online store. It was part of our new online exclusives that came out at the beginning of November. So this is, I don't know how much it costs. It isn't that much, but this is a really handy little tool to have. So I just wanted to make sure you know about that. I talked to you already about the stamp camp. If you would like to join us, you can get the PDF option. All of the pricing is on my blog. So you just look for this graphic and you're going to click on register, and you can see all the things that are included in all the pricing. Again, this will be starting this week. So it'll be a lot of fun. Everybody that registers for it, whether you're getting the swag box or the PDF, Stamp Happy Academy members get a discount. My own team members get a discount. But a PDF will be included with this when the event is done. Then we have a seasonal sale that starts this Wednesday, and it's Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, November 13th through the 15th. Annual catalog products, you're going to get 20% off bundles, designer series paper, 10% off cardstock, and 10% off ink. So you'll definitely want to go to my online store and check that out Wednesday through Friday this week only. The utterly adorable online class is available for pre-order. We're going to be using the entire suite plus the So Swirly embossing folder. You have 3 different options here. You can get the whole thing for $94. If you already have the bundle, you can get the pre-cut cardstock pack for 6 different cards, videos, measurements, all the things in a PDF. Or you can get the PDF for $20. However, For $19.95, you can have a basic membership to Stamp Happy Academy, and you can get 10 new online classes every month, plus over 200 online classes that are already here. So I'd rather have you join the Academy and get all of that than one PDF, right? You also have the opportunity to add on the So Swirly embossing folder to either of the options. So I just want to make sure you know how that works. And then we still have, for the Stamp Happy Academy, the November card challenge is going on. This is open to anybody, not just Stamp Happy Academy members. It is on a public Facebook group for Stamp Happy Academy. And if you remember, from Tuesday, I did this fun embossing folder spotlight technique. And this is the same layout for the Stamp Happy Academy November card challenge. So go there. We give away a couple prizes. It's a random drawing. Everybody that adds a card under this graphic on Facebook gets entered in the drawing. So it's really, really fun. And the cards we're making tonight are going to be part of my Happy Mail card kit. When your order reaches $50, you will get a free card kit from me as long as you use my current host code. Now, if your order is over $150, please do not use this code. You're going to get some rewards from Stampin' Up, and I want you to have those. Just pop me an email and let me know you want the weekly card kit with your order, okay? If your order is over $75, you are going to get these beautiful iridescent rhinestone basic jewels, a whole pack of them, because that's what I think I'm going to use tonight on my cards. I hadn't decided yet, but the $75 order, you'll get the free card kit and the embellishments. If your order is under $75, you will get the card kit for free. So yay for free card kits. This is my current host code. And when you go to my online store on a computer or laptop, once you put the first item into your cart, you can click on view your cart, and you're going to see in the right corner to add this host code and then hit apply. And that qualifies you for the free card kit. Okay. Decorative trees, you guys. So I knew the minute I saw this that this was going to be a really fun bundle. And it has, let me get my other glasses on here. Throw those off to the side. I still haven't gotten new glasses. I need to do that. 17 different dies. So when I opened this up, I was like, oh, look how pretty these are. All these trees. My goodness. Little elements over here. What? There's a lot. These are so fun. So this is the bundle we're going to use tonight. And we're also going to throw in a little bit of the greetings of the season. I wanted some bigger sentiments. This set comes with 5 different sentiments that I use throughout the cards, but I also wanted something that was just a little bit bigger, so I pulled this out. This is a fantastic stamp set. Okay. We are going to be using Night of Navy ink for this card. Ooh, I wonder if I have some of these open. Hang on, I'm going to check so I don't have to open up a brand new pack. Let me see. Here's all my embellishments. Isn't this a little crazy? I like to keep them on my tabletop because if I hide stuff away in drawers and bins, I don't see it and I don't use it, right? So I like things to be, well, they're not going to be back there. Okay, I guess I do have to open this one up. So we're going to be using these. And I'm going to get my dimensions hung up here so I look brilliant, because who doesn't want to look like that? Shelby has 24 cards made up. Oh, good for you, Shelby. That's awesome. Okay, I'm going to set this over here and this right here. And here we go. Are you ready for all the pretty that's going to happen here? So let me talk about my layers here. I have a basic white thick card base. This is 5.5 by 8.5. And I do recommend scoring at 4 1/4 on these thick white because it's a little bit thicker than our colored cardstock. Just so you get a good base there. I really do like using the thick for my card bases. Then I have a basic white envelope. I've got a piece of Night of Navy that is 2.5 by 4.5. And then I'm pulling in the Winter Meadows Designer Series paper. And I'm going to grab that. We've used it before. This is leftover from last year's mini catalog. Remember this pretty paper? We're going to be using some of this on another card. But this paper is absolutely gorgeous. Winter Meadows. Hang on here. So pretty. I really like this paper. Now, the designer paper will be included in your free card kit too. So don't have to worry about that. These two layers are going to go together, and I can do that right away. I am using the multi-purpose liquid glue, which I absolutely love. It is my adhesive of choice. Oh, this piece, 4 3/8 by 2 3/8. So we get that tiny little pop of Night of Navy coming out from under this layer. Just like that. We're going to put this right here on the front of our card, but we have some stamping to do on our card base. So I never want to glue anything down, because if I mess it up, I've messed up the rest of all the layers that I put on, right? I've got my Night of Navy ink here. I'm going to, let's get this out of my way. I wish I had a bigger area for my screen, but then everything would be so little and far away, you wouldn't be able to see it. I'm going to use this sentiment that says, "Oh, Christmas tree." So I am going to put that right here on my card front. Now I can move this out of the way. And then we're going to do the inside as long as we are here. And "Oh, Christmas tree." And on the inside, I'm going to stamp "Season's Greetings." Right here. Oh, that turned out great. I always hold my breath, right? Do you hold your breath when you're stamping, hoping you don't mess it up? Yeah. Hi, Sarah. Happy to see you here. Yeah, we're just on the first card. Now there's these cute little stars in here, and I am just going to stamp these around here just for a little decoration on the inside. And then, as long as we have ink here on my envelope, oh, I forgot to get out oh, this didn't stay very tight. I don't like that. Hang on, something loosened up here. I like these to be nice and snug. Oh, good grief. There we go. So I just take my paper and I just pull it, make it nice and snug. This is just printer weight paper, by the way, that I wrap around a piercing mat. See? Nice and snug. Okay, again, this is my envelope, and I'm going to just take another sentiment. It says, "A very Merry Christmas." And I'm going to stamp that right here on my envelope, and then grab those stars again and add a little bit more decoration. There we go. Okay, we're done with the stamping part. Whoops, did I stick my finger in? No, I didn't. Did you guys notice I've still got my regular nails, like not fancy nails? I know, I've been really good. Holding off. We have 2 more items to make this card now. I'll set this over here too. This is our brand new, let me grab it, brushed silver and gold 12 by 12 designer or specialty paper. This is part of our online exclusive offering that came out at the beginning of the month. Look at how pretty that is. And the silver. Isn't that gorgeous? And it is definitely brushed. Like, there's a lot of brushing going on in this specialty paper. Time to take a drink. Okay, now we're going to do some decorating. And what I'm going to do here is bring my dies in. And we've got all of these fancy trees, plaid trees, striped and polka dot here, snowflakes here. And I'm going to use the snowflake die. And then I need, here it is. Don't let this fool you. I'm like, where did my outline go? Okay, this is separate. I'm like, where did my outline go? I lost this earlier today and I was kind of freaking out. Okay, so I am going to do the outline on my Night of Navy, and you will get both of these scraps in your free kit. You will need this bundle to complete your cards or something similar. I'm going to die cut the snowflake intricate die on the brushed silver and this on the Night of Navy. Oh, and one more thing. While we've got this here, there's also a star in here. And I am going to die cut 3 of these stars in the leftover space on here. So if you want to take your tree and put it over here, it gives you lots of room to die cut 3 stars. Okay. And I've already done this, you know, through the magic of TV. Let me bring my dies back so I don't lose them, especially this little star. Put that back. There we go. Okay, so this snowflake one, look how pretty that is. Isn't that gorgeous? And then our tree. And we're going to just overlay this onto that silver foil. Good grief, right? And then we have our 3 silver stars. Now, I thought about a lot of things. I thought about using adhesive sheets when I die cut this. And that did work on one of them just fine. But then I forgot on this one that I die cut. So I am going to use my handy dandy little daubers. You get 5 daubers in a package. And these are really nice daubers. And who said? Michelle says she can't find her dies. She has the stamps, but she misplaced her dies. Do you know, Michelle, that one time I had to take a drawer out of my, I have like a office dresser behind me. And when I took the drawer out, there were dies underneath. So they like fell over the back when I had the drawer open and they were laying under there. Just a thought, because, I hate it when stuff like that happens. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my silicone mat. And by the way, you can find this in the online store. Whoops, hang on there. And I'm just going to make a puddle of glue. It's probably too much glue, but grab the dauber and I'm going to tap it down so I don't have globs of glue on my dauber. I'm going to turn over my little Christmas tree and hold on to it firmly. You don't want it moving because you don't want the front of this tree to move onto the glue that's left on the silicone mat. And I know that makes sense to you because I think we've all done it. And now I'm going to take that and put it on my tree. And this was just an easy way to add some adhesive. Now this is very delicate. So as you're, whoops, I got some glue on my finger, hang on. As you're doing this, there we go. You definitely want to kind of guide it into place because see how it's wiggling? See how I can like wiggle it around? So you're going to guide it into the proper place so that it lays over this, the solid image behind it. Ooh, that looks perfect. And because this is foil, you can slide it around just a little bit before you give it that final last push. Isn't that so pretty? I really like it. Okay, let me set this aside so I don't set anything in it. Now we're going to finish our card. So here's our card front. I really wanted to showcase how pretty this designer series paper is, and you could use almost any one of the patterns in the Winter Meadows for this exact card layout. Any one of them. Isn't that just a classic, pretty layout? I really like that. Now I'm going to take my dimensionals. I've got my regular size dimensionals. And then I'll grab my mini wiggling Christmas tree, Judy says. Okay, and my happy little take your pick tool. I can't remember who it was, but somebody emailed me asking me about the take your pick tool this week. And she didn't realize that the putty comes in this little barrel. She thought you had to put the putty in. So I just want to make sure everybody knows that because that was a great question. Now I'm going to take my tree and I'm going to put it right over here in this blank space. Oh, isn't it so pretty? And I decided to take these silver stars and I am going to just put some little glue dots in here. I could probably put a little bit bigger glue dot than that, and maybe one more up here. Now, I originally started putting these in, I put these in the sample that I made. I'll show you it in a minute, because I screwed up one of my stars here. When I stamped it, I didn't stamp it all the way. And so then when I went to stamp it again, I kind of didn't hit it perfectly, you know what I mean? So I had shadowy stars. And so I thought, what am I gonna do? I just messed up the inside. Well, I just put a star over the part that I messed up. You can see that star's a little wonky, but not bad. But this one under this star was really bad. So it's always an opportunity to make it right. Here's our card, and now we have to get some of these little embellishments. Thought these would look pretty. Silver would look really nice too. I like that these are really sparkly. And we'll just dot a few of these around. Oh, so pretty. Gosh, do you love this tree overlay thing? Yeah, isn't it pretty? Pretty easy card to make. Now, if you're looking for gift card ideas, I think I'm going to do some gift cards next week. But you can always take mini glue dots, put 4 on a gift card, like in each corner, and you can put your gift cards right on the inside of your cards and turn every card into a gift card. You don't always have to have a special pocket. So just an idea there. But there's our first card. I'm going to get my chamois out here and clean off my stamps. We also sell these in my online store. It's called a chamois, SHAMMY. And you can also buy clear acrylic cases. And I keep mine in there. And all you do is take this to the sink. It'll stay stained like this, but you wash it out till your water runs clear. And seal it up. And I just keep it stacked right on my desk there so I can clean my stamps. All right, where did my embellishments go? Here they are. I'm going to keep that envelope next to them. Okay, we're ready for our next card. I grab my dimensions and put those on the back there. Now, set that right over there. Our next card is going to use basic gray and real red. I'm reading comments now. Thank you guys so much. Thank you. I'm glad you've liked that card. It is really pretty and very easy to make. Like, I love, again, that it really showcases that designer series paper. And that's what I was looking for. It's a classic layout. You could put almost any image over here, right, with this layout. And it makes life easy. Okay, next up. Oh, I had another... Oh, maybe that's in the next card. Another pattern. I'll show that to you. Maybe it's in this one. Okay, here comes our next card. So this card has a basic gray card base. I've got a medium white envelope. This is 5.5 by 8.5. And I've scored it at 4 1/4. This is going to be a tall card. We are also going to have a 4 by 5 1/4 white layer for the inside. This is our glimmer paper. Let me grab that so you can see all of it. This is our festive glimmer paper. And I'm pretty sure, I don't know if this is in the mini catalog or it's an online exclusive. But of course, when you type in glimmer paper, all the glimmer paper is going to come up. And I love that about the online store. It just makes things really easy. There are 3 different colors. We have real red, garden green, and granny apple green. So some really pretty festive holiday colors. Or Valentine's Day. Or St. Patrick's Day, right? Yay! Oh, thank you, Sherry. Thanks for adding that. And again, you guys, if you go to the online store, all of these products that I'm talking about, that's why I say the names over and over. You can type in the little search blank, Winter Meadows, and that paper will come right up, Winter Meadow. You don't have to put anything else, just Winter Meadow. Glimmer, all the glimmer paper will come up. Gray, everything gray will come up. I've really started using that search engine a lot more. Okay, here's our red. So our red festive glimmer paper is 3 3/4 by 3 3/4. Then I took, this is a whole page of this. There are, let me grab it. Let me grab it so you get a good idea here. So you can see the whole page. Again, the Winter Meadow paper. You've got this down here and this down here. So there are 6 deer on here. And then, of course, the back side. So I've just got a little panel here. And what I did is I took and I cut this out. Well, it's actually this side down here because the deer is on more further on the left. And I cut this at 3 1/2 by 3 1/2, just so that deer was off to the side over here. And we're going to layer that on this red, okay? And then I've got a scrap of white. So let's do some things here. Before we glue this to this, we're going to use it for die cutting and really optimize that this layer that's going to be covered up by our designer paper. So you want to make sure if you're going to die cut anything out of it that you are doing it not on the edges of the paper. Where did my piece go? Because this is all going to get covered up. So I'm going to die cut this. I'm going to die cut a star out of the middle of that. And on this white layer, I'm going to do a little stamping. This is just a scrap, by the way, so there's no size there. I'm going to stamp the Season's Greetings. And we need to die cut a tree out of this. So I'm going to put my tree right up here, and you will get a white scrap in your free card kit. Yes, the DSP. I don't know if that DSP will be on sale, Sherry, because I don't think it's is it listed in the annual catalog? It's only annual catalog stuff that's on sale this week, but I could be wrong. So we're going to stamp that there. I'm going to move that out of the way, and we're going to cut that out. If I can find my scissors. Here they are. So I'm going to cut this out. And we're going to die cut that tree and die cut these things. And here comes our little whirly. Uh-oh. Hang on, I lost my star. Ooh, I did. So we're going to actually die cut a star. Hang tight. I always like to have that done up ahead of time because it's just time consuming and it's kind of boring for me to be over here die cutting stuff while you're waiting. Right? Like that's not that fun. And of course, again, you're going to die cut this out of your layer. I actually have 2 of these die cut, but here's our little star. Okay. Let me put this back. And, our Christmas tree. Hang on just a second and I'll get that too. I forgot that I was going to die cut this all together. Okay. Whoops. Put these back over here. Okay, we are going to do the same thing with this little tree. So let me bring back in that silicone mat. And squeeze out a little bit more glue there. Don't lay this in your glue that you had from before because you don't want it sticking. And when you're done with this dauber, you can take it in and wash it out in the sink. So you can use it over and over again. I don't know why, but when I saw this pattern paper, I just automatically thought red. Red glimmer paper is going to be amazing. And I'm pretty sure that I'm going to be right about that. Look at how pretty that is. Now, of course, you guys can use, you'll get enough glitter paper that you can use any one of these tree overlays. It doesn't have to be this one. So any one that you want to use on here will work. Now we're going to cut this out. And this is really easy. There's no die to cut this out, but we know how to run some scissors and we can handle it, right? Sometimes we just got to put our big girl panties on and go back to the old way. Remember before die cutting machines? Like that was crazy, right? How easy we have it now. I like to make sure that my edges are all nice and rounded and not jaggedy. That looks pretty darn good. Okay, mini glue dots. Of course, we're going to pop this up because, well, why wouldn't you, right? Get those edges out there. There we go. Then we're going to do this one. And we're going to put some dimensionals on here. Back to basics. That's right. Back to basics. Okay, here we go. I'm excited. What's happening there? Oh, I got something stuck on it. We're going to add our deer layer right onto our red, festive red glimmer paper. By the way, you guys, you will find a complete list of all the things that I'm using to make these cards. The ink colors, the cardstock colors, the names of the designer paper, all the things on my blog about an hour or so after we're done here. Most of the time it's 2 hours. I'm not going to try and make it better than it is. It's very time consuming to get a blog post up. But that way you'll know what was the name of that paper she used again. And you can just look in the ingredient list. There's little pictures of it. It's perfect for you to be able to recreate these. You're like, okay, I need to get out my red ink pad and my basic gray ink pad. And it tells you all the things. The link to that is right under this video. My blog post. But again, my blog post is not live yet because I've got to take pictures of these and do all my coding and put it all together. Look at how pretty that is. Oh my gosh, I'm just so excited about these cards. Wow. Wow, Sherry says, wow, thank you. I know it's stunning, isn't it? Like I said, the minute I looked at this paper, I thought red glimmer. That's going to be the ticket to some beautiful, beautiful creations here. Let's see, I think I'm going to put this right over here. Good grief. Isn't that gorgeous? Okay, now we gotta get this inside made. What I decided to do with that is I'm gonna take this tree image. Thank you, Connie. Connie says, hang on, I gotta grab my baby wipes. Connie says another stunning card. That's exactly what I thought of this bundle with those overlay dies. Is like, oh my gosh, we are going to make some beautiful cards with this. So I'm going to do a little tree right down here. Isn't that cute? And then I'm going to take the sentiment that comes from that greetings of the season. And this is the one that says it's the most wonderful time of the year. But look how small this looks compared to how big it really is. Yeah. That's why I really liked this. I like the font on it. I like the sentiment and I like the size. So it was perfect for me. Ooh, look, I got a little piece of paper that would messed up everything. And this is basic gray ink. And I'm just going to put my sentiment right here. What do you think? Isn't that pretty? Let me close this up. Oh, what are we doing to our envelope? We are going to do that tree again on the envelopes. Let me do that right away. Gotta decorate up that envelope. Okay, I'm gonna close this. Audrey wants to know where that red star goes. I did not forget about it, but thank you for the reminder, just in case I did. I've been known to do that. Forget about things. It's going to go right here on the inside. Isn't that special? That little pop of surprise on the inside of our card. I could have put it on the front, but I thought this would be great. I still could put another one on the front if I wanted to, right? We can do whatever we want. Here's the inside. Here's the front. I'm going to take some of my little jewels here, and I'm just going to pop them around for some pretty glimmer. A little more glitz. Here we go, you guys. What do you think? Isn't that so pretty? Oh, I love it. Okay, we have more, but there's more. But wait, there's more. And I'm not going to give you that old disclaimer. Please don't try this at home. I definitely want you to try this at home. So much fun. Okay, I think I got all my stamps in there. Let me take a drink. What are you guys drinking tonight? Oh, I'm thirsty. Who's drinking what? I went out Friday night with my friend Brooke. She's one of my helpers too. And we went to a place I haven't been to in many, many years. And I had a really good old-fashioned. Yay! Okay, next up. Let's do this. Oh, let me get my dimensions down here. I always put them on the back of my card so I know how to cut your kits. I always write on there what the sizes of the scraps are so I know what I need to put together and make sure you're going to be successful in making your card kits. Okay, this one's going to blow your socks off. Well, maybe. Depends on what you like. So let's just do this. Are we ready for another card? Vodka and water, Connie. Nice. There is nothing wrong with that. It is a Sunday night and you are home. You have the vodka. Okay, does this already look beautiful? Good grief. Now, if you are all about traditional Christmas cards, this may not be your favorite, but if you like bright, fun Christmas colors, this is going to be right up your alley. So let me show you what I have here. I have the new in colors. This is Petunia Pop, 5.5 by 8.5. I've scored it at 4 1/4. And let's see. Pretty sure we're going to go this way with this card. Oh, I have a bin with stuff in it. Hang on. I got to get all my stuff out. I forgot that was hiding under my desk. Okay, we are going to be using the, gosh, I always forget what this is called. Snowflake Sky embossing folder. And some really fun, colorful ink pads, along with some ribbon. I haven't actually made this card yet, you guys, so we're going to do it together, and we're going to figure it out together. And I'm also bringing in my Subtles Designer Series paper. Now, I could certainly, and it would have made a lot more sense to use the in color. We have an in color pack of designer paper just like this, but only in color, the new in colors. But I happen to have a bunch of the Subtles. And so if I'm going to make card kits up, I need to have enough for everybody, right? So I thought I'll use the Subtles, and I'm going to show you how the Subtles work with the in color glimmer paper. And let me bring this out. So it's all about the sparkle and glitz tonight. Yay! This is 2024-2026 in color glimmer specialty paper. And it has more colors than the festive, but very different. So we've got the pretty in pink. We've got the, what is this one called? I've got the ink right here. The Summer Splash. Okay. We've got Petunia Pop right here. We've got Shy Shamrock right here. And this one is the Peach Pie. Let's put this back. Oh, and I think this goes in there too. So everybody in your free card kit is going to get a piece of this glimmer paper. I'm also using 2 basic white layers, 4 by 5 1/4, and a 1/2 inch strip. So this is just when I cut my cardstock, I get all these 1/2 inch strips. So what we're going to do here is we're going to take the outline and the, let me bring these dies back in here. This one goes, whoops, let me get my hair out of the picture. This one goes right here. We're going to use the plaid tree. This is a really cool one too. Okay. Oh, and hang tight. Paper. Oh, here it is. I'm like, where did this go? So what I chose out of here, and again, this is the subtles. I have Pool Party and Bubble Bath and Petal Pink. And what I did is I took and I die cut the plaid tree on each of these. So I have this one and this one and this one, okay? Then I'm going to take the outline tree and I'm going to die cut it on each one of these glimmer papers. Okay, so hang tight. And let me get this out. The other thing that I'm going to do is once I die cut this, I'm going to cut a sliver off the end. So that's important too. And here we go. So I'm going to bring in the pink one. And again, this is Petunia Pop, and then this is Bubble Bath. We're going to bring our silicone sheet back in here. Glue. Dauber. And again, if you have glue all over this, you're going to want to get some of that glue off of here so we can now lay this piece face down. And I'm going to, again, don't let this move. We are going to add this overlay to each one of our glimmer paper pieces. Oh my gosh, is this not so cool? Look at how pretty that is, right? Okay, let me move this out of the way. I remember we had all of these with all of our designer series papers, and I've already got the other ones cut and glued together. Petal Pink with Peekaboo, Pool Party with the Summer Splash. I always forget that one. So here's our 3 trees. Then we're going to take this little piece and we've got our envelope and our other white layer. This, one of these 2 white layers, I will already emboss this for you guys. So just so you know, I'm going to put that in the embossing folder and I'm going to run this through. And here that is. Isn't that so pretty? This is going to be our inside layer. So we're going to do some stamping on that and on this one. So I want these 2 colors. I'm going to grab the sentiment from the decorative trees that says, "May your days be merry." And I'm going to put that, whoops, see how I got ink on my black right there? I want to rock it and get it all over my white layer. Ooh, that turned out really good. And then we're going to take the inside layer and I grabbed, hang on, here we go. I grabbed the Merry and the Christmas from here. We've got a Merry and then a blocky Christmas. I think that's what I used. Yeah, Merry in cursive. You know, young kids don't even know what cursive means. We're dating ourselves. And then Christmas. So I'm going to use my Summer Splash. For the Merry. And my Petunia Pop for the Christmas, just like that. And then I'm going to grab those stars again, and I'm going to do some Petunia Pop stars. Maybe right in here. That looks good. Set that over there so we can clean it. Then we have our envelope. Let's get that decorated right away. Where did it go? Does anybody see the envelope? I do not know what happened to it, but it's here someplace, and I'll just grab a new one. We've got that green in the Merry, so I'm going to go ahead and do Merry, and then we're going to clean it. If you're going to make a bunch of these, you would just want to stamp all of them with the green. The Summer Splash, then we're going to go with the Petunia Pop. And this is what my peach pie is out here for. And that's going to be our envelope. Now you can put some stars in there if you wanted to. Okay, card base. Here we go. Let's see what we're going to do with this, because I haven't done this part yet. We're in this together. Let me wipe this off. Here we go. Come on. There we go. And here's our fun little inside layer. Now, I have ribbon here, and I need to figure out, where did that, did I lose my little strip? Oh, I did. Hang on, I had a little strip of the glimmer paper here someplace. And it is missing. Did it fall on the floor? It did not. Okay, let me get my paper cutter out here. Who knows what happens to these things, right? We're going to make a new one because it's important, and I definitely want it. So here's a scrap from what I die cut before. And do that, and then I'll just grab another little sliver here. You're going to get one sliver off your leftover, but it won't matter. So I'll show you what I mean. We're going to take this, and I just thought it would be nice if we had a little bit of that glimmer paper on the back of here. So what I decided to do is just have it stick out a little bit, just like that, okay? And I'll turn it over in just a second. So I'm going to take just a little bit of tape. This is going to be the easiest way to get this in place. Does that look even? Looks pretty good to me. And then we're going to do the same thing on the other end. And a little sliver of tape just to secure that. One of my shows that I like to watch had a new season, and it was Alone. Does anybody watch Alone? I like to watch all those, like reality, out in the wilderness, alone, naked and afraid. So that's what I wanted to do, you guys. I need to make this one just a little bit shorter because that one's shorter. Whew. Okay, here we go. So this is my idea. I kind of wanted to do this and maybe a little bit higher here. I don't want them to be all just perfect. And then this one, right in here. This was my idea. Okay, I like that. So what I'm going to do with this ribbon is I'm going to put it right in here. Yep, that's what I'm doing. Okay, wasn't sure. So I'm going to take that and I'm going to cut it. You're going to get one piece in your kit, and then you're going to cut it like I just did. And the rest of it we're going to use to tie around there. I like to nail my ribbon down with some tape. Oh, the Amish tape is gone. Yes, that's been gone, and I will not be buying any more. It was not good quality. Nothing against Amish people. Love them. Their tape at the store that I bought it at was crap. Did I say that? Yep. But I bought so much of it because it was so cheap, and I used all of it. It worked fine. It was just really hard to get off the roll, and it was flimsy, and it always wrapped around your hands. You know, it was terrible. But, oh, I forgot to tell you guys, here, my mom had hand surgery last week, and I couldn't go because I was sick. Did I forget to tell you that? Anyway, she had carpal tunnel surgery, and here's a little funny little story. So her arm was hurting so bad. It was better before the surgery, but back when I took her to Arizona, it hurt so bad, like so bad. And this is what she tells me. She says when she got to go into that surgery room, she was so stinking excited because her hand hurt, and she just couldn't wait to get that surgery done, that she ran right over on that table and practically strapped herself in. Can you believe that? My mom said that. She just ran in there and strapped herself down and said, I am ready. And my mom is a hoot to go to the doctor with, because before she's done, she knows everything about everybody, their family, how many kids they have, where they grew up. My mom is that lady that knows all the things, and it's really quite comical. Dina teases her about that all the time. My mom will say, yeah, we went to the store the other day. And Dina will go, okay, how many kids did the clerk have? Is she married? Tell me all the details. And my mom will know everything about the person. Yeah, she's really friendly. The Amish store clerks that work there, the younger Amish girls, they always called my mom the lady that laughs a lot. Imagine that. Okay, what do you guys think? Oh, gosh. Ah, I love it. What do you guys think? Oh, I did that already. Okay, now we have this. And I was just going to put this right on here. So this one's raised up with dimensionals. These two aren't. So I'm just going to put dimensionals on the outside of this and not in the middle because it's going to go over this, right? Yeah, so if you love non-traditional colors for Christmas, whoops, look what I did. For Christmas cards, this is one of those great little options. Or you could make these all green trees and use the traditional colors, some red, some of that pretty red glimmer paper. Oh, good grief. I knew this was going to be cute, but I didn't know how cute because I hadn't made it yet. So now I'm going to stick some more of these iridescents. Now, these iridescent rhinestones, by the way, you guys, are retired. I just happened to have been cleaning out some stuff, and I had a bunch of packs of these that I meant to send back, and I did not. So that's what I'm going to be including with the free card kit because I have so many of them. Yay! Okay, so cute. I would have never thought about cutting the trees out of that pattern. Carolyn says, I know, right? We need to utilize our designer series paper more. Like, I saw some of the like intricate weedy type spriggy deals that are in my friend Lori Krause's Thoughtful Wishes bundle. And they were die cutting them out of very busy pattern designer series paper, and they were really cool. And that's what made me think, how cute would this be? And either side of this paper will work for these dies. Like, isn't that just fun? Ah, so excited. There was something else. Oh, this was the card I was going to share with you. This is a card that I made using a different tree set not too long ago. This is on my blog, by the way. But yeah, bright, cheerful, happy, crazy, right? So yeah, okay. Now, hang tight. I've got a tiny bit of mail to share with you guys. And I'm going to bring all of these cards back in here. Now, don't forget, I always appreciate your orders. They are what keep me in business and keep these free videos coming your way and pay my bills. This is my current host code. To get the free card kit for tonight's cards, you must use that code, and your order must be at least $50, and then you'll get a free card kit. If it's $75 or more, you're going to get these embellishments with it, a whole pack of these. And if your order's over $150, don't use the code. Just pop me an email and say, Kelly, I placed an order over $150. You don't even have to say that. I placed an order and I would like to get the decorative trees card kit. So fun. Are these not so pretty? I can't wait to play with this bundle some more because this is just the tip of the iceberg, you guys. I did not use this tree yet. I didn't use this tree. I didn't use this. And I didn't use any of these elements other than the star. So I have got a lot of ideas in my head for this whole bundle, and I can't hardly wait to play with it some more. Verna says, my sister's girls say that she makes friends even in the bathroom. Oh yeah, my mom does too, totally. Not even naming her, but I call her Deb. Judy, the 2 glimmer papers that I made, that I used, this is the item code is 163771. And again, it doesn't matter whether they're in the big catalog or online, because you have to put an order in online. Just type in the search engine on the Stampin' Up! Website, glimmer paper. This is called 2024-2026 in color glimmer specialty paper. And then the other paper was the festive glimmer paper. And again, just type in the word glimmer. You just type in a keyword and everything we have that glimmers should come up. But you will find on my blog, www.AStampAbove.com, under this video right now is a link to this blog post. Now, when we're done, you're not going to be able to get to that link because I haven't added these cards yet. It takes me about an hour and 2 hours to get all the photos done and get all the things added and make that blog post live. But you will be able to find all the ingredients. There'll be little thumbnail pictures, and when you click on them, they will take you right to my Stampin' Up! Store. And if you're going to order from yourself because you're a demonstrator, you can go to my Stampin' Up! Store and write down the item code. Go back to my blog, click on something else. It'll take you right to the store where you can write down the item code, okay? So yes, thank you guys so much. Your comments are so sweet. I really appreciate it. I am just looking. Yes, and there are bows. Who just said that? The bows look great on the cards. I can't find it again. But there are these are little bows. You cut out 6 of them at a time. Little bows. So fun. Some of these other items that are in here, we have this element. I didn't use that. I didn't use the curly cues. We've got some little ornaments. We've got some little spriggy deals. We've got this little string with the bow on it. Yeah, lots and lots of fun things in here. Decorative trees, you guys. I'm telling you, this is one of those timeless stamp sets that you will use forever. And I love all these overlays, right? With these trees. It's so fun. Okay, I have one piece of mail to share. And I just heard Andy walk in, so I got to go chat with her. This came from Tracy Bazemore. This was a swap card that she used in our last catalog kickoff. So look how pretty this is. This is the Reindeer Fun. It gets better. Oh my gosh. Or there's more. I shouldn't say it gets better. Look at how beautiful this is. Wow, Tracy, I am honored that you shared this with me. Thank you so, so much. I really appreciate it. It's so pretty. This is the Reindeer Fun, which is what Dina Barb and I are using for the catalog kickoff. Yeah, lots and lots of fun. Okay, did I miss any questions, you guys? Let me know if I did, because I always hate it when I miss questions. I try to go back through all the comments to see if I've missed any questions, and then I can answer them. But I'd rather do it here. Yes, Tracy. Tracy knocked it out of the park. Oh, the set is unavailable, Connie says. Who knows when that is coming back in stock? Does anybody know that date right off the top of their head? I am going to go to my Stampin' Up! Store and find out here in just a second. So just bear with me for a minute here if anybody wants to know that. I'm going to look at the inventory status report. Let me see. Decorative trees are going to be back in December 2nd. That's great. The dies are not available, you guys. I did not know that. That makes me sad. Reindeer days are going to be back in stock next week. So the reindeer card that Tracy made that adorable Christmas card with, this is going to be back in next week. Decorative trees are going to be coming back in on, what did I just say? December 2nd. So yeah, this card class will be available. You can order the bundle for this at a later date. That's fine. I mean, it's not ideal. I know you want it, right? Everybody wants it, so I'm sorry about that. But this class is going to be available with your qualifying order today, November 10th, 2024, through the 16th, which is next Saturday, November 16th, 2024. So your qualifying order will get you this kit. And of course, if you have already made your Christmas cards or you have something planned already, this is one of those that you're going to want to have for and use for years and years and years. These would make super cute tags too to put on your presents. Yeah. Okay. Sweet is available this week, Luann says. Okay. All right. I'm just looking to make sure that I hopefully didn't miss anything. You guys, as always, thank you for spending your Sunday evening with me. I couldn't do this without you. And we always have so much fun, don't we? Yeah. Okay. I'm going to let you go. I'll get all the photos done and get this loaded on my blog so that you can get all the details. Remember, with your qualifying order and the card kit, you get a PDF file to go along with it. So you will have that forever. You can save it to your computer. You can print it out. It's got the video links in it, all the dimensions, all the good stuff. You guys have yourselves a fantastic week. Whoops. And I'm just trying to get my my messages up here. Have a fantastic week, and I will be back next Sunday, November 17th, for some more stamping fun. Can't wait. Good night, everybody.